From the heart of Wayne County, this is Wayne Goldsboro Television, Goldsboro, North Carolina. Today is Friday. Oh boy, it's the 16th of the month of December 2016, and this is Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Wayne Alley.
I'm Pat Garner.
Where are we?
Goldsboro Event Center.
Goldsboro Event Center on South Slocum Street. This is a great place. The city has done an amazing job in refurbishing this building. And if you have a special event, this is the place that you might consider having it. Whether it's a birthday party or a meeting or a wedding or a gathering, a reunion, anything like that, right?
That's right.
This is a great place to have it. And the guy, Toby Brown, is the, director or curator or something like that out here. But he'll sure fix you right up. He knows all about it. He'll take care of you. Toby Brown here at the Goldsboro Event Center on South Slocum Street. Owned and operated by the city of Goldsboro. Oh, which happens to also be where you would come to play golf at Goldsboro Municipal Golf Course. Yeah, right through the doors on the other side of the building there, that's where you walk through. They combined the golf course and the event center together when this building was purchased and refurbished. So it's a great pro shop. We've got to look at the pro shop coming up here in a few minutes. We'll look at that, and we'll be talking to Sherry Archibald, who's going to take us on a tour with Toby Brown. So stay tuned for that. That'll be coming up in the next few minutes here on Wayne Goldsboro Television. All right, also coming up this month, Go Wayne Go during the month of December. Recently conducted a survey they did, and they found that almost 90% of the students and employees, or rather the employees at Wayne Community College, would spend more time focusing on their health if programs were offered through work. Promoting health and fitness in the workplace can reduce absenteeism, it can lower health care costs, and can improve employee morale. So they're currently looking for organizations that would like to implement worksite wellness programs. If you know of an organization, maybe even a company who would be interested in this sort of thing, the number to call is 919-222-0071, 222-0071. Also, Go Wayne Go is now working with Wayne Community College and Deeper Life Ministries to implement new health and wellness programs for the new year, just exactly what we were just talking about. You can learn more at gowaynego.org, gowaynego.org. They offer suggestions for the winter months. As you work out during the winter months, they suggest you dress in layers, that you stay hydrated, that you always wear a hat and gloves, that you wear sturdy footwear for good traction. And you can go to gowaynego.org and check out a link entitled 20 Awesome Indoor Workouts to Try Before Winter is Over. All right, you can try that, right?
Yes.
Very good. I don't mean to take all of these.
Sure you do.
Oh, no, I don't really.
Sure you
Let's
do.
see now, what else do we want to talk about here?
Here, let's do this one.
Oh, okay.
Wreaths Across America.
Wreaths Across America is coming up. Is that this weekend?
That is this Saturday, the 17th,
So that's tomorrow.
at Evergreen Cemetery.
Evergreen Memorial Cemetery. Now, if you go out Highway 70 toward Princeton,
That's right.
you go past 581 toward Princeton, you go out another few miles, you go up and across that big bridge now, you go out a little bit further, and you'll see Musgrave Equipment on the right, and just beyond that, just before Princeton, is Evergreen Memorial Cemetery there on the right. You know where that is. It's been there a long time. Elliot Futrell is a man out there, and he is one of many out there, but Wreaths Across America will be taking place tomorrow at Evergreen Memorial Cemetery. All right? Yeah, that's good. We got that one done. Can I put it right?
You can put it right there.
Thank you. Okay.
Beekeeping.
Beekeeping. If you're interested in keeping B's or any other letter of the alphabet, this may be just what you're looking for. Beekeeping class is coming up every Saturday from January 7th through February 4th. That's 5 classes. And it starts January 7th, and it's $50 per person or $75 for the entire family. You can register 3 different ways. Early registration is available. You can pre-register and pay at the Wayne County Cooperative Extension Office, corner of George and Chestnut Streets, downtown. Call 919-731-1520 to get information about that. Then you need to bring your receipt to class. Or you can mail your registration form and a check to Beekeepers of the Noose, P.O. Box 977, Goldsboro 27533. And you can find your registration online at the beekeepersofthenoose.org website. Or you can go to their Facebook page, Beekeepers of the Noose Facebook. Or you can register the day of the event. On-site registration begins at 8 a.m., 8 o'clock in the morning, on-site. Okay, now the cost will include a textbook, classroom training materials and notebook, refreshments, and ongoing training with a certified beekeeper mentor. 1 textbook per individual or family. There you go. That's coming up every Saturday beginning January 7th, then January 14th, 21st, 28th, and February 4th from 9 in the morning until 1 in the afternoon. From 9 to 1 every Saturday. And that's a very popular hobby now. People are really getting into keeping bees and other letters of the alphabet. Anyway. Medicare Part D. This is important. If you're a Medicare recipient, if you receive Medicare and you're considering changing your Part D, which the window ended December 7th. However, the Medicare people in Washington and the Department of Insurance and all that have decided, the state of North Carolina and all that, have decided that those people affected by Hurricane Matthew, who perhaps may not have been able to change their, or get information about changing their Medicare Part D program, you can do so until the end of this month. You will be permitted to do so, and you can talk to Lisa Barker about that. Talk to Lisa. Lisa's with Services on Aging, and she is at the Senior Center on East Ash Street. Her number, direct line to her, is 919-731-1608, 731-1608. Okay, that's Lisa Barker.
That's correct.
That's correct.
Take a selfie with an Elfie.
Here.
Up until December the 23rd, you have a chance to win Downtown Dollars by going on social media, which is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, to Downtown Goldsboro. You will find clues to find Jolly McJingle. And once you find Jolly McJingle, you take a selfie. How do you take a selfie, Wayne? You take a selfie with the Elfie and you go back to the social media and you post your picture and you'll have a chance to win Downtown Dollars.
That's right. You could win up to $35. And Jack will be in different locations.
Jolly
will be in different locations every day. They'll move them around. And your job is to, should you decide to do this, is to go to the social media sites of DGDC and get clues, right?
That's right.
Get a clue, take a clue, be a clue, and go downtown and find Jolly, take your selfie, and there you go. Submit it and maybe win that money,
That's
right?
right.
Okay, Downtown Dollars. Whee! Oh, I want to talk about brain injury. Brain Injury Support Group. They meet the second Saturday of every month. This is an important organization now. They meet at the Peggy Seeger Senior Center on East Ash Street. And you can join them for information on resources for survivors. Enjoy the fellowship and fun of being together. They want to provide support for those who have survived brain injury, also for their families and their friends. So it starts at 10 o'clock the second Saturday of each month. It goes for about an hour and a half. Refreshments will be served. If you want information, call Pier, and Pier's number is 919-394-1091, 394-1091.
Interview.
Let's do that. We're going to go to our interview next. And then we'll come back with today's trivia question and what's special about today and all that coming up on Wayne Goldsboro Television.
Hi, I'm Sherry Archibald, Director of the Paramount Theater and the Goldsboro Event Center, and you are here at the Goldsboro Event Center in the lobby with me and our manager of the Goldsboro Event Center, Mr. Toby Brown. Welcome and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Well, I thought maybe we would kind of do a little walkthrough and let viewers see the Goldsboro Event Center space. I know we're getting a lot of phone calls, and sometimes they just see our pictures online and they're ready to rent. But now we can let our viewers see a little bit more about the space. But before we take a walk, I'm hoping that you'll tell them a little bit about your experience. We were very fortunate to get you here with lots of banquet experience. So if you'll share that with our viewers.
Well, I'm a native Charlottean, and for the past 33 years, I was in the event business as the banquet manager at the Charlotte Convention Center for 23 years, and prior to that, a couple of hotels in Charlotte. So, yes, I've got a little bit of experience.
You have, and we were very glad to bring you here, and you've been able to share that with a lot of our renters by helping them when it comes to setting up for their banquet space with numbers and what's going to fit and what's really not going to fit. But we've had a lot of different types of events. I know that originally when the city purchased this building, we were really concentrating on wedding receptions, and we've had that. But what are some of the other uses that you've seen?
We've had a few corporate meetings here, not too many, but that's more during the week. The weekend is more for social events, a lot of class reunions. Of course, Memorial Day weekend is always big here. And then there are reunions at other times of the year. We've had just some birthday parties, and we've got a couple of those coming up. Birthday parties, as well as a couple more reunions that have already scheduled.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. And we do seem to be booked pretty consistently and booking into the future, so our viewers can certainly call and require or inquire about interest for their date that they might be interested in. A little history about the space that we're in today. The City of Goldsboro purchased from the Goldsboro Country Club this building in 2015. It was January, and with renovations and some changes, we were able to bring over the Goldsboro Municipal Golf Course and use this wonderful space to rent out for banquet space. We opened up in February 2016. Had a big grand opening, and so things have just been rolling ever since then.
We have.
Tell us a little bit about what you think as far as some future uses, if you would suggest anyone calling in advance or setting up appointments.
Well, there are certain times of the year where people are going to have certain types of functions. Weddings, of course, spring, summer. However, this month in December, we've got 3 weddings. Mm-hmm. So we do have a lot of interest already next spring through the summer for weddings. We will start on January 3rd, booking for 2018.
Well, it's interesting, too, because some weekends we really will see 1, 2, or 3, or even 4 options of people who are inquiring about the date. And we will hold the date for 10 business days if folks are calling to ask about it. And then after that, we will release it to someone else. So that's been really interesting to see, like Memorial Day weekend. It is a very busy place here. It's a very busy place in Goldsboro.
And we can have more than one function at a time if they will all fit within the building. We have 4 spaces that are rentable, and 3 of them independently. 1 of them kind of connects the other 3. So if there's something in one of those rooms, we can't rent out what we call the gallery. But we have the ballroom, which is the larger of the rooms, and then we have the dining room, which is what the country club called it, and then we have the bar room.
Well, Toby, will you take us on a tour? Let's start with the ballroom and show them the large space that we have.
Sure.
While we're walking through, I will talk a little bit about some of the colors. The space here is very similar to what it was, but the renovations that took place are just very classy, very elegant, very simple, but we did change a lot of the colors, kept these beautiful hardwood floors that you'll see. There is a carpeted area. This is called the ballroom. And so, as Toby was saying, we can rent just the ballroom. This does accommodate for a seated function or a banquet, a sit-down meal, about 240, 250, and Toby would probably tell me to just slow down after that. It might get to be a little tight in here. But if you have a reception style event in here, you could certainly accommodate more. And Toby, I would imagine we're all getting close to a year. You've probably seen both. About how many do you feel like in this room if you've got a reception style event?
Well, like you said, it does depend on what else you're going to have with the function. If you got entertainment with dancing, that eats up some space. You're going to have food. If it's going to be buffet or reception style food, that eats up space. So with just seating in here, I could put about 270, 280. For a wedding, we try to say like 230, 240, because we know they're going to have some entertainment. They're going to need special tables for different things, gifts, cake, stuff like that.
True. So this is the ballroom. Anything else that you can think or any features maybe to share with our viewers?
Well, we do have projectors here. We have 3 that are mounted to the ceilings. Each have their own screen that come down out of the ceiling. That's just a small additional charge. We have a sound system. There's no charge for that. We have podiums. We have tables and chairs. Remember, we don't have linens here, so if you're going to have a function here, you'll have to supply your own linens as well as your food. And we do require that all of our food be provided here by a licensed and insured caterer.
Well, thank you for adding that. And the tables and chairs are here, so we put them up for the renter. They let us know how they want the seating to be done, and then we take care of that. But these are really nice tables and chairs, and that is why we do require that they have some linens. But we can have everything set up and ready for them and ready to go. So this is a nice space. It does connect to the kitchen, which is not a catering kitchen, but more of a prep kitchen. Is that right?
That's right. We don't allow cooking here, but we have warming unit, refrigeration, ice, prep tables, sink, but we don't have a dishwasher.
Okay, so folks, this is the ballroom. You can rent only the ballroom or the whole facility. So let's move forward and look at a little bit more of the whole facility. Where shall we go next? So Toby, we're hanging out here in what we call the gallery.
That's right. This is the area that I said it is rentable space, but if we have another room rented, we wouldn't rent this independently because this is kind of a public space whenever there's guests in other rooms.
Right. Well, tell me about some of the reasons that this space would be rented. It's not very large, but it does have a beautiful view.
That's the draw here, is the view out over the golf course, because this whole wall is windows. However, the dining room as well as the bar room, the whole backside of those rooms are glass as well that overlook the golf course.
And what kind of events have you seen here in the gallery?
Everything that's been in here has been either a rehearsal dinner, which could be a smaller group, like 60, 70, and we did a birthday party in here.
And I think one really important note to make is that you don't have to do a whole lot of decorating here. We don't allow for anything to be posted or tacked onto the walls, and it's really not necessary. It's beautifully decorated already, but you can decorate your tables. If there's anything freestanding that you want to bring in, then that's okay. Is that right?
That's right. We don't allow anything attached to any part of the building.
Very good. Now, there are 2 other rooms that we won't go in today because they are being prepared to be used today. But we do want to share with our viewers what their options are. So let's tell them a little bit about those 2 rooms.
Well, the dining room is just beyond where we are now, and it's suitable for a smaller meal function, maybe 70 people max. Again, if you're going to do anything else like a buffet or something like that, that's going to take up some of that space, so you'd have to back that number down. Same thing as over here, we've got the bar room, and it would be a little bit larger. It does have the fixed bar in it, so you've got to contend with that. But I've had 90 people in there for a function last Memorial Day.
Wow. And it's really interesting, too, to see the different types of things that can happen in both. Some of them are meetings. Some of them are social events with the high-top tables. So just about anything. And one thing that I would share with our listeners and our viewers today is to call and kind of have a consultation with you, to come here and see the space, give you a little detail over the phone, because what I've seen and what I've heard you do is to find out what they want to do, and then you can really give them a realistic realistic and positive aspect of what would work best for your space. They may need to rent the whole space, or it may work for them just to have one or two of the rooms. So it's really important for them to kind of give you an overview the best they can. Sometimes I've noticed too, they're planning a year or a year and a half in advance, and they don't know exactly what they're doing yet. So we just do the best we can.
They do have to leave their options open if they're going to book that far out. But yeah, if they just give me their details and everything, then I could make my suggestions to them.
Now, you mentioned 2 rooms, and I think it's probably important for you to talk a little bit about one of those rooms. In the bar, we have a bar available, and they can rent that space, and we can provide the bar service for them.
That's right. I can provide a bar anywhere in the building. As I said, in the bar room, there is a fixed bar, which was built whenever it was the country club. And we do have our own ABC permits. It's a mixed beverage on premise. So we don't allow any alcohol to be brought into the building. So if your function is going to have alcohol along with it, the alcohol does have to be purchased through the city, and the event center staff has to dispense that.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing that. And we'll go ahead and conclude with today's view, but we'll have to have you back again so that you can see the other 2 spaces that are being prepared right now for rental. Thanks so much, Toby, for joining us. We're here at the Goldsboro Event Center, and we look forward to seeing you again. Please feel free to call us for more information about the Goldsboro Event Center at 919-735-4075, or check us out on our website at goldsboroeventcenter.com.
We're back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. This is Friday. It's the end of the work week, and oh boy, it is cold. We were in the teens last night. The temperature today will only reach up to the mid-30s. So I do hope that you have plenty of heat. I do hope that if you have to go out of doors, it's minimal. And warming up over the weekend, unbelievably. Tomorrow will be double what today is. Tomorrow, or rather Sunday will be double what today is. Tomorrow will be in the 60s, back near 70 on Sunday, and this weather is so typical of this time of year because you just don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be cold or hot within hours of each other, but and then back into the freezing again next week. So anyway, that's the way it goes this time of year. So Merry Christmas. Okay, what else do we have here? Oh.
You want to talk about it?
Would you
I'll talk about it.
that?
The Wayne County has contracted a debris removal service, Custom Tree Care, that will start picking up construction debris that is placed on the side of the roadways within Wayne County, not the city of Goldsboro.
That's right.
The construction debris will be placed on the right-of-way in order to be picked up. The debris that is not on the side of the right-of-way cannot be removed by this service. So they will not go into your backyard. They will not go to the side of your yard. It has to be on the right-of-way.
Which means near the street. Just trying to help.
Also note that this is for construction debris only. This does not include vegetative debris such as trees, limbs, or any other naturally grown biodegradable materials.
Whoa. Biodegradable.
The county has been divided into 9 different zones that will be focused on one at a time. They will send out a notification by Code Red, which is the emergency notification service for the county. And if you do not have Code Red, you can go to waynegov.com, scroll to the bottom of the website, and you can sign up for Code Red.
There you go. Code Red also is primarily used for inclement weather announcements and alerts. If you're in the area of a hurricane or a tornado or windstorm or flooding or something like that, Code Red will often alert you in time for that sort of information. This is being used to alert people in the county about when the debris will be removed from their property. But again, it has to be near the roadway.
That's right. And if you have any questions, you can contact the Office of Emergency Service at 919-731-1416.
That's right. That way you don't have to take it all out there right now. You wait until you get the word on Code Red to take it out there at that time. Okay. What's special about today?
Wayne Alley.
No. Special about today, here you go. Today is National Chocolate Covered Anything Day. Oh, boy, it's my day. I love it. Today is also National Ugly Christmas Sweater Day. And today is Underdog Day. Now, here's the question. Which underdog are they talking about? Are they talking about just any underdog? Or are they talking about the underdog that was the hero of many on TV? Voiced by himself, Wally Cox, many years ago, who was also the voice of Mr. Peepers back in the 50s. Well, he wasn't the voice. I mean, he played the character, Mr. Peepers. The character and the voice. There you go. Anyway, that's today. December 16th, 2016. So that's 12/16/2016. 12/16/2016. Is that right? Right. We're here at the Goldsboro Event Center. This is a great place. It's a beautiful building. It sits on the golf course here. Great scenery's great. You can you can lease, rent, use the entire building, or they can break it up for you and use a small part of the building, whether it's for birthday parties, reunions, weddings, meetings, class reunions, family reunions, anything like that. So Toby Brown is the guy to talk to about that, and Sherry Archibald took us on a tour. All right, so that's available, and you'll see it in a minute if you haven't seen it already.
Talking about Ugly Sweater Day was today.
Yeah.
The Senior Center has an ugly sweater contest that will take place December the 21st
Okay.
at noon. Come dressed in your ugliest sweater for a chance to win the first annual Ugly Sweater Contest trophy.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah. If you have any more information on that, you can contact Rob Phillips at 731-1589.
Here is today's trivia question, and I'll try to remember to give you the answer. Here's today's trivia question. The question is, the category is Christmas decoration. Mistletoe has a long, long history of being associated with the Christmas season. And about everybody knows what mistletoe is. Actually, mistletoe is found in trees and that sort of thing, right? It actually grows off and lives off of the trees. And it's used during the Christmas season as decoration. Mistletoe also has berries. Did you know that? Mistletoe has berries. What color are the mistletoe berries? That's the question, and we'll have the answer for you in the next segment of the program. Right?
No hints.
That's right, no hints. That's coming up next on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Today we're at the Goldsboro Municipal Golf Course here on South Slocum Street in Goldsboro at the Goldsboro Event Center. And we're here talking with Gloria. Hi, Gloria.
Hi.
Gloria, now what do you do here?
I'm the clubhouse assistant
Okay.
here. And greet our guests when they come in. And
All right. Well, this is a great club. And we're standing in what used to be, and at one time was, the buffet area of the former Goldsboro Country Club.
yes, it was.
And now it's the clubhouse. So they actually come in here to get out on the course to play golf.
Right. They
All right.
come right in through the double doors or through our side doors. and
Okay. And from here they get their golf carts,
Courts. Yep. They
and
come
they
in.
boogie
pay,
out on the course.
And that's where they go. Go
All
out there
right.
and have
All right.
fun.
All right. What fairway is this behind us here?
Well, if you look right straight down, you're looking at the 18th hole.
Okay.
And you can see the little yellow flag down there.
Okay.
That's
Oh, I
where
see.
the green is on
All
the
right.
18th hole there.
I see it.
And the one, you'll see one that's running this way, and that's hole number 10.
Number 10.
Yep.
All right.
And but it's,
Number 1 is over this way.
Yep. Number 1 is back over here to the left.
All right. Very good.
Yep.
All right. Now, how long have you been here with Goldsboro?
Almost 2 years.
2 years. Okay. And who's the club pro?
Jody Dean.
And Jody, let me tell you, and you still have the driving range.
Yes, we do.
That is the best deal in town. I'll tell you what.
You can come right on out. You can 5 balls, $5 for large bag balls, $3 for a small, or you can buy the little gift certificates, and you can pay $40 and get 15 large bags, and you can get them when you want them.
Wow.
You know, so we
okay.
just sign off or do your little punch
Yeah.
however you want to
Oh,
do
that's
it.
great. That's great.
And it's a good deal for people that like to hit balls.
Now, is there a membership required to play golf here?
No, you don't have to be a member to come out, but we do offer membership.
You do
if
offer
would
memberships.
Like to come out. The membership for quarterly is $185 quarterly, and that's for you and your family.
All right.
Then after that, all you have to do is pay $12 to play 18 holes with a cart. If you walk, that's no charge.
Oh, okay.
If you pay it yearly,
Uh-huh.
if you pay your dues yearly, you get free range balls,
Okay.
and it's a good deal.
That is a good deal. So this is the Goldsboro Municipal has been open for a long, long time.
Yes, it has
And,
for my time.
Well, but I remember when it was reopened. It was refurbished here several years ago, and it really is a nice course.
It is.
The driving range is great with a fantastic deal on a bucket of balls, a bag of balls. But what are the hours here at the course? When can anybody play?
Well, we're here by 7 o'clock, and usually it depends on what time of the year for the carts have to be returned back in, where we'd like to have them turned back in before dark. And so usually right now it's like from 7 to 5:30, from dawn to dusk.
From dawn to dusk. Okay. All right. Now, Gloria, tell me about some of these clubs. You have a great selection of golf clubs here. They look brand new. Tell me about them.
And some of them are, and we have some used ones, we have some new ones. It's just like this TaylorMade here. It's $29.99. It's a nice hybrid club. You also have some new sets of clubs.
New sets of clubs. Brand new
And
clubs.
brand new.
All
They've
right.
still got the paper on them.
Right.
All of them are very nicely marked. As far as prices, you can't beat these prices that we have here on these new clubs.
This is a set of Adams here.
Yep. These are
And
your
so you're selling this. This is a complete set right here.
complete set,
Woods and irons and
$400.
really, with the bag, everything, the
Yep,
bag and the
bag,
woods and the irons and the
everything.
whole 9
Putter,
yards.
you name it, everything's
The
in
putter
there.
and all. And so you're selling individual clubs as well as complete
Right.
sets.
If you're just in that mood for another putter, got some putters here. We got like this Ghost here. $19.99 for a Ghost putter.
That's a
Got-
deal.
And then we have there's several different ones. A Cleveland one here, $40.
All right.
We got ping drivers.
Ping.
We got ping drivers. You got your air burners, TaylorMades. We got all sorts of drivers up here, anywhere from probably $19.99 to $80. And anything you're looking for, you can probably find it right here.
All right.
As far as a used, and don't go broke buying a club.
That's yeah. Well, you won't go broke here, that's for sure.
Yeah, and they're nice. They're nice clubs.
Yeah.
That we have. We've got some few lady shirts in on the wall over there. We have a new men's shirts that just come in. We got some new vests that come in, hanging on the wall over here. They're brown and light blue, navy. They've got the new toboggans if your head gets a little wet or cold.
Toboggans.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not for toes, they're toboggans.
Right, I call them toboggans. Everybody else calls them something else. But
Well, it depends on the part of the country you're in. They all have different names.
I'm country, so it's a toboggan
Hey,
for where I'm
it's a
from.
toboggan, that's
Yep.
right.
And we just have all kinds of pro shop items, balls, anything you need to make your game.
On average, is there any way that you kind of keep track of how many people come and go here, how many people actually use the course?
Yes, we have a sheet that we keep up with everybody that comes and plays. And then we do a tally in the afternoons to see how many that we had come out and play.
So how's it going? Are we staying pretty busy?
Yeah, we do. We stay pretty busy. You
Do
know,
people-
when they're really cold or really wet, you know, it's hard to get out and play golf when it's raining. And we've had a little bit of,
and we're out here today, and it's cold outside
Yep.
because it is that time of year.
yes, it is. And we've had some players out here this morning.
Have you
Even-
really?
Yes.
Well, it's windy and cold out there, so
Yeah.
they're braving the elements.
Yep.
So do you get people from anywhere besides Wayne
We
County?
get them everywhere.
Do you really?
Yep. We get them all the way from different states.
Really?
I had 3 gentlemen come in for about 3 weeks that was working in Kinston, and they were from Kansas.
Wow.
And they come in here 3 or 4 times a week while they were working. And
Really?
they just talked about how beautiful the course was.
Oh, that's great.
And they just loved it, and they kept coming back.
Wow, that's great. Well, you know, we are near the end of at the rear entrance of Seymour Johnson Air Force Base here at the end of Slocum Street.
Yes, we are.
Not very far from that. So I would think that you'd get some players. Of course, they have their own course out there. They have
We
3 Eagles.
We have a lot of Air Force
Do you
men
really?
come here and play, yes, a lot of members.
I believe there's 6
Players.
courses in the county, right? I believe there's
It's
6.
probably somewhere close to 5 or 6. Yeah.
5 or 6, yeah. And this is this is a very nice one. So
It
if you
is.
haven't played Goldsboro Municipal, this would be a great course to play. And
It
the
is.
price is right.
That's right. The price is right, and it's a beautiful course to play.
All right, Gloria, I appreciate you talking with us.
All right, thank you.
We're back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. A quick reminder that the program shows every day at 7 a.m. That's what we do. Monday through Friday, 7 o'clock. The show repeats at noon, then the show repeats at 5:30 p.m. And thank you for being with us. You can also go to our YouTube channel, and then you click on that link, and it takes you right to our YouTube channel, and you can watch any of our morning shows, you can watch any of our featured programs, you can watch the Board of Commissioners meetings there on our YouTube channel.
Yes, and since he's mentioned the Board of Commissioners will meet this coming Tuesday, December the 20th. The agenda briefing starts at 8 and the regular meeting begins at 9.
And where does this happen?
At the Wayne County Courthouse on the 4th floor in the Wayne County Board of Commissioners meeting room.
So you get off the elevator, you turn left, go through the double doors, and boom, there you go.
That's right. And our new chairman, Bill Pate.
Yes.
And our vice chairman, Joe Gurley.
Right.
Will hold the meetings.
And there you go. All right, as we wrap up here, any final words before I give the answer to the trivia question?
Please give the answer.
I'm going to give the answer to the trivia question. The category was Christmas decoration, mistletoe, a long tradition of decorating and usage around the Christmas time. Yes, it is mistletoe. The question was, mistletoe actually has berries. What color are the mistletoe berries? That's the question. And the answer is mistletoe berries are white. That they are. Look for it, you'll see it. Not red, white. And that's a wrap. That's it for today. We'll be back again Monday. Have yourself a great weekend. And a quick reminder that next week, the Wayne County Courthouse will be closed on the 23rd. Right?
That's correct.
And then will not reopen until the 28th, which is the following Wednesday. Now, we'll remind you of this again next week, but there is a commissioners meeting Tuesday. Friday will be closed. All right? Very good. So until Monday, I'm Wayne Alley,
And I'm Pat Garner.
and this is Wayne Goldsboro Television.